I'm heading back to college 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
You might want to do it when you're standing up and stand up. So
Oh, we're like talking far away.
yeah. I go to
might be
college
better.
in Michigan.
Oh, good lord. That's
You
the
get close to it.
middle of the country. Or like
Yeah,
the rest of the country.
so
Middle of
I have
nowhere.
to- Yeah.
Yeah, right. Come back to civilization. This is fun. What are you studying?
Computer science. Very basic, but
Yeah, I got literally. It seems like oh, this.
what did you study?
Graphic design.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you make flyers? Like, do you like
From time to time, but I can't bust them out as fast as ChatGPT can. You know.
enjoy their like marketing?
We need help.
So much.
For sure. I mainly, I mean, yeah, I totally would, but mainly, I just like to do digital art and stuff.
Like drawing. Wow, that's really cool.
I actually just bought an iPad at transition because I,
Yeah, like the Wacom.
well, I use Affinity. I don't know if you've ever heard of Affinity before. Like a lot of people use Procreate,
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just gonna say Procreate,
Yeah.
that's the one I know.
but I do more like pictographic stuff as opposed to like.
I want that on CD.
Oh my god, you should
I have a
show
playlist
some of
of
your art.
literally it's all photos on CD.
Yeah, she's doing more. Yes.
It'd be really cool sometime if you did an event here, like some art and translate or art.
Very cool.
You can have it either way. Yeah.
So yeah, once you're 17 and up, what I was gonna say, I don't do it professionally. Like, I went to school for it, and then construction and the trades and stuff like that just paid better, and it got me like up out of the desk.
I see. Okay, so what do you do right now?
Well, I own a business, but I'm not
Hello, everyone.
general contractor. So
Hello, I heard one hello. Thank you.
right now,
Thank you. And it is from the side of the room with the least number of people. If it's okay, we'll rebalance the room actually. We'll ask everybody to shift a little bit to your right and take 3 scoots forward, just so as people come in, they don't have to trample over you to get to an empty spot in the room. Yes, don't be shy. Last week we had 55 people in here. Right here was the line of the first people, but it's okay. I won't make you do that today. I started the. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us for the second Kirtan. Yeah, this picture is from last week. Thank you for joining us for the second Kirtan of 2026. Just a show of hands, is anybody participating in a Kirtan for the first time? Yeah, Jasper. Wonderful, welcome. Thank you so much for trying something new. Normally I explain what Kirtan is, but does someone who's been to a Kirtan before want to try to explain what it is? Because I bet those of you who have heard me explain it over and over again get tired of hearing the same thing. So maybe we'll hear another perspective. I heard Jasper.
Let's see. So it's this thing where we sit at. Okay. Let's see. So it stems from ancient Vedic wisdom, and I was talking a lot of smack, but I can't do it.
Yeah, it's from ancient Vedic wisdom, and ancient Vedic wisdom originates from what area of the world? India, right? And India is considered, there's no really, I can't really point to any scientific evidence, but generally speaking, it's known to be a very spiritual place. Right? Many people, as we speak right now, a group from Bhakti Studios in India right now on a spiritual pilgrimage. So, part of what's in the Vedic wisdom is mantra. Do you remember what mantra means? Man,
Mind and
tra,
deliver.
to deliver. free your mind, to deliver your mind from all the stresses and anxieties that the world causes. Thank you. The mic's in your hands now, so why don't you continue the explanation?
Sure, yeah. So mantra meditation, which is what we are about to do together, is just a way to tune out of the troubles of this world and tune into a deeper part of yourself, find healing and connect both to the sound and to each other through the mantra. And yeah, it's a way of connecting with a deeper part of yourself, with a force greater than yourself, and yeah, create a transformational experience.
Absolutely, thank you. Yeah, I did not prepare both of these, so I just really put them on the spot, so thank you so much.
One of us passed the test.
No, I wouldn't say that, I think you remember those. So, the mantras we'll be chanting today, they're in Sanskrit, and they are in call and response fashion. It's a type of mantra meditation that engages all of your senses, because we live in a world where senses are engaged. It's impossible to turn off your senses. Our strongest sense, anybody know? If you know the answer, don't say it just yet. I mean, if you know the answer from previous introductions, don't say it. But if you know the answer, say it.
Smell.
Smell. Okay, not quite. It's a strong sense, but it's not the strongest. When you are most unaware of your surroundings, what is it that stimulates you? Sound. I mean, what do you wake up to every morning? An alarm clock, right? So sound has a very potent impact on our lives. So we'll be chanting Sanskrit mantras in call and response fashion. It's like a prescription. It was studied 5,000 years ago by sages in a place called Naimisharanya in India, and they were studying the science of happiness. I mean, there should be a PhD in happiness if you think about it. It's the most important science. So these mantras are they're a capsule. You know, it's a pill. But it's better than swallowing a pill. And through that practice, you're able to free your mind of stresses and anxieties, connect with your soul, connect with one another, and connect with a higher purpose, something beyond just me, myself, and I, which increasingly you see in the world is just inundating us. So that being said, we will have 3 kirtans today with 3 different mantras. In the middle, after the first kirtan, you will have a short wisdom talk. The goal of the wisdom talk is to share a little bit more knowledge from our Vedic culture, from India, some spiritual science, which can help us be a yogi outside of a yoga studio. And then we end the event with some delicious food, because food for the soul is great, but food for the stomach is even better, if I'm being honest.
Hello everyone. This is the first mantra for today. And before we start, I'd like to repeat it so that we all can say it together. So I'll say the word and you all can repeat. So, Shri Narasimha,
Shri Narasimha,
Jaya Narasimha,
Jaya Narasimha,
Jaya Jaya,
Jaya Jaya,
Narasimha Dev,
Narasimha Dev,
Praladesha,
Praladesha,
Jaya Padma,
Jaya Padma,
Mukha,
Mukha,
Padma,
Padma,
Bringa. We will do the last one again. Bringa.
Bringa.
It sounds like crinkles, I don't know why.
All right, now 5 times fast.
We will say it one more time all together. So,
Shri Narasimha, Jaya Narasimha, Jaya Jaya Narasimha Dev, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Ringa.
Alright, you guys are experts. We'll start and we'll do it in a call and response style. Thank you.
So now, as promised, we will switch over to our wisdom talk. Our wisdom talk is going to be given by Gorkeshav, and he is making a dramatic entrance from the back room. Yeah, I was wondering where he went. I was like, so Gorkeshav he's been practicing Bhakti Yoga actually for how long? It's over 20 years?
A little less, 18 years.
18 years, nearing 20 years. And at the same time, he has a wonderful family and he works at Microsoft in security, so he should know all about securing things. And today he's going to be talking about securing the mind, which perhaps is the one thing in the world which is always inundated with things that do not belong in it. So that being said, and he's also an author, he recently published his own book. So we're very much looking forward to the wisdom you have to share with us. So we'll be back in 22 seconds.
we chant some more mantras just for purification, auspiciousness. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Shrijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Krishna Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamsya Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So we welcome all of you to the Mantra House, and I'm very happy to be with all of you today. One important thing before I begin the talk is the importance of time. So life is so precious, and all of us have a limited amount of time, and we have the option to make choices. So I thank you for making the choice tonight, for coming here and joining us. And it is said that if you lose a moment, you cannot get it back by spending the entire wealth of the universe. Time is so precious. It was told by Chanakya Pandit, who's like a Benjamin Franklin, here in America. And it is also said that every rising and setting of the sun, although we get very less sun in Seattle, today there was sun, so every rising and setting of sun, we are one day closer to our death. But those who engage themselves, their time in understanding the truth and understanding spirituality, they are going towards eternal life, eternity. So we are very fortunate to have this association of like-minded people, and we will see how our mind distracts us from choosing the right things. In the Native American, it is said that all of us have two dogs within us. One dog is, you can say, greed, anger, lust, envy, hatred. And another dog is having compassion, love, kindness. And both of these dogs are barking. And which dog wins? Can anyone tell which dog wins within us?
The loving, compassion dog.
The one you feed more. Yeah. The one you feed more. If you do a compassionate activity, then it feeds to the compassionate dog, and that's how it grows, and it starves the bad dog. So again, it's the choice that you are making. So the mind is one of the entry point, like Ayan was sharing, that through the senses we take so many inputs. We are seeing through our eyes, we are touching through our skin, and smelling through our nose, hearing through our ears. So all of these inputs that we are taking, it actually gets stored into the mind. All the impressions of the past, whatever we have experienced, good or bad, are stored in the mind. So mind is the greatest enemy. It is said that we do not have any other enemy. The mind is the greatest enemy. But if you can make that mind your friend, if you can conquer the mind and make it your friend, then you're the happiest person. So we'll discuss some ideas around managing the mind. So in Sanskrit, the meaning of mind is man. So you are managing the mind. So as I mentioned, that for him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. So I wanted to share a story. I was in India, Vrindavan, and I've been wearing glasses for some time. And then one of the monkeys, he jumped to me and just snatched away my glasses like this. And I was shocked what happened. Because these are like, costly glasses. I like spent $300 after insurance. And he ran up and jumped to these electric wires, and he was just sitting there and just starting to chew on my glasses. And I was wondering what to do. And then I looked around, I asked some local people, how do I get my glasses back? And one of the shopkeepers said that here is a fruit juice. It's a pack of fruit juice. So if you just throw it, then he will exchange it with the glasses. He'll just leave the glasses. I said, wow, it looks like there is some contract between you and the monkey. I buy from you and he returns my glasses. So I said, all right, I am ready to pay you whatever, because like 50 cents was the fruit juice pack. I said, that's fine. And then I asked him to flip it so that I could, have my hands free to and be ready for the glasses. And just the most dangerous thing was just below the electricity wire, there ran a big sewage line. So if I would not be able to catch it properly, it would just go and flush out. So finally he threw it, and the monkey just jumped to catch the fruit juice pack, and he released the glasses, and thankfully it landed in my hand. So I was able to get it because I didn't have an extra pair of glasses. So I was contemplating on this, like, what does it mean? How can the monkey be related to our mind? So I was thinking about the monkey mind. So our minds are compared with the monkey because mind is always flickering. It does one thing and it just leaves it there and it moves to the next thing. It is not able to focus, it is not able to concentrate. It likes at one moment and dislikes at another moment. It is restless, it is capricious. So the question is, how do we control the mind? So just like the monkey wouldn't be getting any taste in plastic glasses. He really wants a banana or maybe something delicious, higher taste. So when he got this fruity and he knew how to drink the fruit, he just tore apart the fruity with his teeth and his or her, I don't know what was that, and then started drinking the fruity. So when we give higher taste to the mind, then it will give up the lower enjoyment. Similarly, we may have some habits we want to give up. We have some kind of friendship or association that we have been struggling to part from. So when we get association like this, which is, I would say, higher taste, where we get higher taste in terms of food or in terms of friendship or in terms of what we hear, what we read, then automatically the lower things go away. So that is one of the techniques how to overcome these things. So in the Bhagavad Gita, it is said that though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense object remains. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness. So it's like focusing on the sunlight and dealing with darkness. So we have a tree in one of the places where there are a lot of buildings around that place. And this tree is growing like this, zigzag. Can anyone tell the reason why it is growing like this, zigzag? Sun, very good. Yeah. Because it is looking for the sunlight. So wherever the sunlight is there, it is moving towards that direction. The tree is not stagnated because there is no sunlight. It still continues to grow. Crisis is there in everybody's life. It doesn't mean we stop pursuing our goals. We stop, trying again in times of failures. We continue to grow and evolve and focus on light, focus on growth and deal with darkness. We have to deal with some of those things and but we don't focus too much on that. Because our consciousness is evolved, or I would say, it grows based on what we spend our time on, what we focus on. So, one of the mantras you just chanted, so there is another mantra. The meaning of mantra is one which frees the mind from all these monkey business, restlessness and not able to concentrate and choosing one thing and going to another thing. So the mantra helps us to bring the mind back in the present moment and pay attention to the sacred sound vibration. And this mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I believe at the end probably we will be together chanting this mantra. So this is the Maha Mantra, the great mantra. It's very simple and very easy to speak and chant. And while we are dealing with the mind, I wanted to connect some dots with another example. So last year in the, I believe summer, we went to the Snoqualmie Falls with my family. How many of you have been to Snoqualmie Falls? Oh, most of you. Okay. Not when there was a flood, right? But before that, probably it would have been so big. So when we were there, I was asking my family members, what lesson can you learn from this fall? And we were all sharing our thoughts with each other. And I was thinking of a descending process. So this process of yoga is a descending process, just like the waterfall is descending from top to bottom. So this yoga process, like in Bhakti Studio, what we are following is the yoga process. So there are so many varieties of yoga systems. There is Ashtanga yoga system, there is Karma yoga, Gyan, there are varieties of. But what is one common thing in this yoga system is that we do our effort, we put our effort, yes, we chant the mantra, we try to put our effort to have a good association, but at the same time, we also depend on higher powers. We don't think that we are controlling everything, we depend on divinity also. So let us take an example of agriculture land. Suppose you have a piece of land and you start sowing some seeds there. And if the rain does not fall, then what will happen? Probably you won't get crop. So is the rain in your hands? No, but what is in your hand? To put the seeds. So you do your best efforts, whatever it is, and then you depend on other things, other higher powers, whatever they are, right? So understanding this does not make us anxious or depressed, because when we try to control everything 100%, all these situations, all these circumstances, that creates a lot of disturbance. And then someone may say, oh, everything is destined for me, I don't need to work, I don't even need to sow the seeds, I'll get the crops by itself. So let us understand a little bit about destiny by an example. What is destiny? Destiny is something which we are facing right now based on our previous actions that we have done. And whatever we do now will create a destiny in the future. Suppose somebody is a chain smoker and they smoke like 10 cigarettes every day. So every time they decide to smoke a next cigarette, they have the choice whether they should smoke or not, right? So that's their choice. If they choose to do that, then probably in the future they may get some physical health problems, maybe lung cancer or whatever. But if they choose not to do that, then they will probably be healthy. So by the choices that you make, your future or destiny is prepared. So, and the reason why they cannot stop, they are forcefully being, they are forced to have another cigarette is because they have been conditioned to do that in the past so many times. And similar thing is for the habits. So, by this example, we can understand that yes, we have to do our best, whatever we can. We have to make the right choices. So thank you for making the right choice of being here with us at Bhakti Studio tonight. And since Monday is what? Dr. Martin Luther Jr.'s birthday, right? So I wanted to share some very nice thoughts that he has shared with all of us. Can anyone read the first thought? Yes. Yeah.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only light can.
Okay. Yes. So Booker Washington was also an emancipated slave, and he said a very similar thing. He was saying that he proclaimed that I will not allow any man to belittle me by making them hate, by making me hate them. So, and he did great things because everybody hated him, but he never hated in return. He always, did the right thing, and he was so successful. So the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at the time of challenge and controversy. This is another very nice thought that I like. Because when things are going your way, everything is good, then, everything looks very nice. You are not angry, you do not have any envy on other person. But when things are not going your way, and somebody else is probably more successful, then that's the test of how mature we are, how great we are. So I would also like to share personalities, Radhanath Swami. So we also have his book here tonight. The Journey Home book is a New York Times bestseller. So he wrote this book. It's about autobiography of an American Swami. He's from Chicago. His name is Richard Slavin. And he hitchhiked all the way from London to India in the Himalayan mountains. And he tells about all the mystical things that happened on the way. And he went to all the different places on the way, like Turkey, Afghanistan, and other places, and he finally reaches Himalayas. So I wanted to share a little bit about him. And he was with Mother Teresa when he reached India, and Mother Teresa told him that the greatest problem in this world is hunger. Yes, let anybody read it? Can anyone read it? Yes. Yes, you go ahead.
The greatest problem in this world is hunger. Not hunger of the stomach. There is a lot of that, but the real problem is hunger of the heart.
Yes. In an evolved society, people are supposed to love people and they are supposed to use things. But more too often what happens is people use people to get those things because they love those things and they want to keep those things. So that is the real hunger. It's of the heart, because the nature of our consciousness is to be loved and to love. That is the real hunger of the consciousness. Because there are so many things which can please our senses, our body, our mind, but it cannot really touch our consciousness, our inner self. So only love can do that. So this is his photo in the 1960s, and he goes to the Himalayan forest. He was an ascetic. Himalayan yogis were there. He was living with them. And this is one of the caves where he lived for a time. And he was just 19 years old, and he was writing back to his parents in Chicago. His father had a car dealership company, and so he was quite adventurous. And then he also meditated on Mother Ganga. So last year actually was the biggest confluence of people from all around the world. In one day there were 90 million people that took bath at this confluence of Ganga and Yamuna. Can you imagine? What's the population of Seattle?
Not much more than 1 million.
Imagine.
What is the population of It's working. 737,000.
Even less than a million. Imagine 90 million people took bath. It was a historical event. And this happened once in 144 years. It's called the Mahakumbh Mela. It's the biggest thing. And this is a rock where he meditated like 50 years back. You know, he was meditating on this Maha Mantra. And the sound of the river, actually that gave him because he's from America, he doesn't know about any of these mantras. So while he was just praying and meditating, you know, he heard this sound vibration. And he started chanting this mantra. And he met his teacher also, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada in Mumbai. So this is the book. How are we keeping on time? 5 minutes, okay. So this is the book I have. If anybody would like to take it, I think for the new year, it's a great choice where it talks about his journey and his near-death encounters with and also apprenticeships with advanced yogis, years of travel with India's mystic culture. So it's a great read. If anybody is interested, I think that it would be at the table, so you can take it. So yeah, that's all. And if anybody has any comments or suggestions, then I would love to discuss that. Yes.
I just wanted to share, when you told me that you wanted to talk about the journey home, I was quite excited because it's a book that ended up in my hands out of coincidence, and it was just so eye-opening for me because I felt grateful reading that book because at the time Rick Sliven, but now Radhanath Swami, he went through so many experiences of seeking. I felt like I went through those experiences with him, and the ways he experienced different types of spirituality. I feel like it gave me a very good, I'm Indian bodied, but I was born in America. So it gave me a lot about my own culture as well, of how different parts of India practice spirituality in different moods. And, so anyways, I'm grateful that you are sharing this with everybody because truly, even when I read it, it was an amazing book.
Could you give us one or two practical tips about how or what helps you control your mind?
So first is every morning I try to meditate. So the purpose of mantra is to control the mind. So it basically calms the mind because you are sitting in peace, you are having your own me time, and you are only hearing the sound vibrations of the mantra. So you can focus on that. No other thoughts are coming in your mind because the whole day you are busy with what's happening with this thing or that thing, so many. So it gives me that my own personal time to connect with that sound vibration. So that helps me a lot to focus and concentrate. And like you said, practical, and I have practically experienced that. Like when I started chanting this mantra, I was working for AT&T in St. Louis, and earlier I used to stay very late in office because somehow, my mind will get distracted, go here, do this, do that. But after meditating on this mantra, I was noticing that I started to leave the office early. And then I noticed because when I focus on one thing, I just finish that off. So it helped me practically to control my mind in a practical way. So I think, yeah. Yeah, somebody has a question. Oh, you also have a question? Okay, sure. Please go.
So with the mantra and the practice of that, what would be the best time to chant these mantras? Could you do it at any time of the day, or is there a specific time?
Yeah, you can do any time. There is no time or situation or circumstance. Wherever you are, whatever time is there. But morning time is considered like when you get up out of sleep, your mind is already relaxed. And there are not a lot of things until you see your phone. So you can focus more in the morning. But any time you have free time, it takes 5-10 minutes. You can just meditate and be relaxed. Just hear the sound vibration, that's all. There's no question of mind there because you're just hearing where you're chanting.
I just
Jasper.
want to say that the sequel to, not sequel, but the other book Ratna Swami has is The Journey Within.
Yes,
And
yes.
I also really like that book.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's there's a chapter, a passage in there where he's at a university and he gets confronted by this really like fire and brimstone preacher, and he's like trying to tear into him, like, oh, you worship a false god, and Radha Swami completely disarms him in front of like, a group of people, and slowly becomes friends with this preacher. And I just, there's a bunch of little stories in there that I really like his writing style. So even if you're really new to bhakti, just reading that book is really a nice experience.
Nice. Thank you, Jasper, for sharing that. I like your guitar also. Is that a new one?
Sorry?
Your guitar, is that new guitar?
No, I just had a different one last week.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for playing that. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you so much. So now we will transition back to the final two kirtans. If you would like, you're more than welcome to stand up and do a quick stretch as we transition. We don't want you to be meditating on how much your feet hurt. We want you to be comfortable. So if needed, please do stand up.
I think Vishwambar is leading on Mridanga.
Yeah, on rhythm. No, I did not. So while we wait, we'll practice a stretch. So, just like Om, there's many other fun Sanskrit phrases and words. One is Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Gauranga. Okay, I hear like these three people saying. I know it's not quite Om, but I think you all can do it. Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Yes, so now what we do is we stretch. Mani will do a demonstration.
Okay.
We stretch.
And then take your toes up. Stretch that. And as you go up, you're going to do Gauranga. We'll do it one more time. Gauranga. Right, great.
All right, thank you so much.
mantras. It's important to know, like, we are chanting mantras. What is a mantra? What does a mantra do? It delivers the mind. But I think a natural question that would arise if we were delivering the mind, where are we delivering it to? Like, what is the destination, or what is the address that we're delivering the mind to? And so these mantras, they derive from bhakti, or love and devotion traditions from India. And when we chant these mantras, we're chanting mantras and they're composed of names. And these names, they have their own attributes, their own qualities to them. We chant many mantras with different names in them, and these different mantras have names that mean different things. For example, when we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we're calling on the name of Hare, or the name of Krishna. I know that previously we've talked about the name of Krishna. It means the all-attractive. It means it has all attractive qualities to it. And when we chant the name of Krishna, we're going to the destination of the source that has all attractive qualities. So that's what makes the name Krishna so attractive in the mantra and makes you want to repeat it over and over again, because it is attractive, its qualities are attractive, it draws you to these attractive qualities. So why did I choose this mantra? It's a very simple mantra. Jai Jai means just sort of like victory, glory, it's a local Jai Jai. But it says Radha Ramana Hari Bol. And it's a special mantra. When we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we're directly talking about the name Krishna. And the name of Radha, for example, is a little bit hidden. It says Hare. There's a big poster over there that says Shri Radha in Sanskrit. In Radhanath, his book is named Radhanath, right? So we've heard the name Radha before. So another thing to consider is that generally these mantras that we chant, sorry for going on a little bit too long. Generally these mantras that we chant, they're yugal mantras, they're two-part mantras, and they have a divine masculine aspect to it, Krishna, and they also have a divine feminine aspect to it, Hare or Radha. Yeah? So when we say Hare Krishna, we're directly addressing Krishna, but a little bit indirectly addressing Radha. But this mantra, for example, Radha Ramana, is directly addressing Radha, the divine feminine form, and a little bit indirectly addressing Krishna, the divine masculine form. So Radha Ramana. Ramana actually means beloved. So the beloved of Radharani, that's Krishna. And the last name in this mantra is Hari Bol. So Bol means to speak out loud. And Hari is also a name of God or divine name. And so it just means keep saying it, keep saying it. So yeah, that's it.
Haribol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribol.
Hare
they didn't require a harmonium. The lead singer would always play the drum, and it wasn't done sitting down, it was done actually just down the street, you know. Imagine you're just driving to Costco and you just see 50 people, you know, doing this down the street, having the time of their lives. Just singing and dancing. I mean, when you're happiest, what do you do?
Sing and dance.
Sing and dance. Right? Happy, right? So, as we've been building up, we will now end the event with the Maha Mantra, which Gorkesha kindly introduced for us, and then Vishwamari then added the meanings for the Maha Mantra. And we hope you join us for this immersive journey. I don't want to give away the surprise of what we're going to be doing today, but brace yourselves. No, I'm kidding, it's not scary.
Put your seatbelts on.
Put your seatbelts on. No, we're going to have you take your seatbelts off.
Now we'll do the last one, and we'll say this mantra together. We heard about this in the talk too, so it's nice to actually chant it. So I'll say the first mantra or word, and then you all can repeat after me. So Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Thank you. Even for those of you who come to Bhakti Studio often, hopefully that was a new experience. Yes? Yes. Thank you for participating. I know this can be something that really pushes you out of your comfort zone. And I appreciate you for participating with your heart. It takes courage to try something new. And typically, even those who have participated in Kirtan before, an experience like this is not something that they've had before. Because when you think of mantra meditation, you think of sitting down super still with great posture. We don't really think of dancing and just having a good time, isn't it? And this form of Kirtan actually is the form of Kirtan I was explaining earlier. This is the form of Kirtan that over 500 years ago originated in West Bengal. And this is what they did down the streets. Just dancing, laughing, and chanting. Just having a good time. So that being said, I want to thank everybody who helped make the Kirtan possible. First and foremost, I want to thank all of our Kirtan leaders. I'm going to have to remember them without seeing them because they're in the room somewhere. So we had Vishwambar lead us in the second Kirtan and play the mridanga drum. We had Bradley playing the drum as well and the guitar. We had Manya, who is over there, lead us for the first and third Kirtan. We had Jasper play the bass guitar. We had Bree play the kartals in this last Kirtan. I'm not forgetting anybody. And we had, most importantly, all of you, our Kirtan singers, chanters, and dancers. In addition, I want to take a moment to thank everybody who works behind the scenes to help make this event possible. These are just a few of the names. These are people who help with the food, who help with other parts of the event, like logistics, getting the food here, even check-in. So we have Ramakun and team, Pragya Bharati, Gorkeshav, Sanal, who is managing the AV. We have Vida, who brought us cupcakes today. And we had Sandy and Suyan, who were helping with check-in. Sandy over there, and then Suyan is also over here. They don't stop, they're getting your food ready. So we're very grateful to all these wonderful souls who really work tirelessly behind the scenes to get everything put together. Another person I want to call out is Bryn, who helps with our social media. She comes In addition, some upcoming events. We have an event on February 1st, 2 to 4 p.m. It's an introductory Ayurveda workshop where we're diving into the foundations of Ayurveda. How can you apply it in your daily lives? We have a series that just started. It's taught by Bradley over here. He's a wonderful teacher. And it's not too late to join. It's 8 sessions. It dives into what is Bhakti Yoga. Maybe this is your first time participating in a Kirtan. Maybe you've heard of Kirtan for a long time and you want to know more about the practice of what is in the Vedic philosophies, what is in the yoga texts that dive deeper into beyond just asana in a studio like this. So you can scan that QR code, or even better, just talk to Bradley in person. He's right here. In addition, we have upcoming events. We have Kirtan next week, the week after, the week after, and 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 the week after. Yeah. And it's not on the calendar yet, but the 14th is Valentine's Day, which happens to be on a Saturday. So we are known to do special events of any kind. So we'll be doing a Valentine's Day special. And like Vishwambar was talking about, Bhakti is actually full of so much love and devotion. So we'll be diving deeper into what is the love that is shown in Bhakti Yoga, and we'll be singing and chanting in a wonderful community. And if you scan this QR code right here, it takes you to our nifty WhatsApp community, which has the most up-to-date information. That's the best place to get in touch with us, to even join our subgroups like the Beginning Bhakti, or like we have like mantra groups, so on and so forth. So that's the QR code to scan. Whew, finally, stop talking. So finally, some last, logistics. For the food, we have some wonderful volunteers who are getting everything set up to serve. If you are grabbing food, we ask that you exit out this door right here and come around the main entrance. We form a nice little queue and we avoid any accidents in the hallway with the food. All right? And if you do have any allergies, please do let our wonderful volunteers know. They will be happy to assist you. Thank you so much. Please enjoy your meals.